Okay, last time on Heroic Round. The forest breathed easier, if only for a moment. Following the divine climax of the ceremony of secrets, the party caught their breath, just long enough for a new creature to slither from the shadows. Prior Dorian, pale and trembling from his communion with the Holy They, spoke of one called Auntie in Briarberry, an old midwife with roots that run deeper than the village knows. If answers are to be found, they may lie with her. Virgil Tibbets removed his mask only to don another. The party now knows he is more than just a humble taxman. He's an inquisitor of a secret order. His secret now rests in their hands alongside the question of what it might cost to keep. Sir Landon Thorn proved a wiser jailer than before, keeping poor Hugh Blumford bound and properly managed as they journey back to the Thorn Fort. Gentle, the silent monk, determined to travel onward with the party. His loyalty and his manticore kitten, Stripes, now fully entwined with the group. He carries a chalkboard, a chain leash, and travels with a cask of pickled vegetables, as one does. Flavius found time for both poetry and duty, composing letters to Eminence Chasten and his beloved Katerina, sealed with righteous flair and just a dash of longing. Mac returned to the glade of Calista, Fae, and made right what was taken, offering up a memory in exchange for the wolfsbane. Thief no more, he left with his honor. And LS, Esquire, sorcerer at law, practiced negotiating, defending the life of Jasper Jinx Primrose, bargaining with Calista in sticky, sylvan terms. His tongue may save lives or cost them. But the road winds on. With Granny's and the Thorn Fort ahead, what secrets will rise from the forest floor next? Find out tonight on Heroic Round.
Welcome to Heroic Round, an actual play TTRPG podcast. Join me and my three best friends as we journey through dungeons, dragons, and dubious decisions. Grab your dice, because we're here to live heroic or die historic.
Okay, cool. Cool. So you have Jinx, Jasper Jinx Primrose, and you get back to the carriage. And when you return to the carriage, you find that Flavius Orsini of the Orsini family is missing.
Hey, God.
Hey, y'all, did you all
He's currently
see where...
sprinting in the forest.
Will y'all see where Flavius went?
What's that? Sir Landon looks up. He went looking for you.
Where did he go?
Well, he went that way. And he points to the other side of the road.
Shit.
That seems about right. Hey, Matt, can you go find him?
All right. I transform into a bird.
Okay.
Red-tailed hawk.
Hawk noise go.
And I take off, and I'm going to roll wilderness for
Holy
it.
shit, is this the first time you've ever flown?
You are blown away by how it feels to fly. It is unlike anything you've ever experienced.
Anything you've ever experienced, Mac.
I can't do it. I
You
want to
start.
I want to do it.
So good.
That's the one I want to do.
Good, it's good.
I'm 25
flying.
to search for
Oh, okay.
Zachary. I mean, Flavie.
For Flavius Orsini.
Dear Lord, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away.
I got
You
some,
get up above the canopy with your keen eyes.
Do it, John Nay.
And the wind is rushing over and under your feathers and ruffling you in all the ways that feel exhilarating. And you look out over the canopy of the trees, and the thickness with two C's of the trees prevent you from seeing your friend Flavius. Can't spot him.
Is the canopy just so thick that I'm
It
not going
is
to be able to see through
very
it anyway?
thick. You might not
I'm
be
gonna
able to see
fly
down.
under the canopy.
All right, you start flying down. Do you have a direction you'd like to go in the direction Landon pointed?
Yes.
Is that the intention?
Yes.
Great. You start flying down into the trees looking for him. Now,
And I will track him because I know he's leaving. Big.
Great. Roll an intelligence
footprint.
check, Flavius.
I get out my throwing hatchets to look for any errant birds that might be coming to attack me, okay?
You are hungry for red-tailed hawk.
I got 13.
A delicacy in some places. 13. That is enough to recognize that you've been running far too long, far too fast.
Okay.
Because you're fast
I'm
and able.
fast
You are
guy.
fast, healthy, able young man, and you've sprinted now for a while, and you're thinking, I did not wander this far from the road. Why am I not seeing the road?
Crap. So I'm completely turned around at this point.
You're realizing you probably sprinted in a wrong direction. And so you're not sure if you ran perpendicular to the road or if you were running parallel to the road, but you're realizing that you ran and now you're turned around in the woods.
Mac! Ellis!
Roll a listen check.
Tibbets!
28.
Ooh.
And if that's enhanced by being a hawk, I don't know.
The hawks
tell
have
me.
better ears than humans?
I should know, but yes. Yes, they do.
Okay. I feel like we should look that up.
Liar.
Kind of neat. You said 28, Mac?
Yeah.
Did you roll a listen, or you don't care if he lives or dies?
Oh, I thought it was just for the bird.
He might be within earshot of you.
Just say you don't care and don't roll that.
My queen elven
Jeez.
ears. For a listen,
Slay.
I got a
Elven
19.
ears. A 19?
Yeah.
So you don't even care. You kind of don't want to listen.
I'm just, nope. Oh, I'm
Okay.
actually taking a pigeon back to Calista. That was part of our deal.
Oh, you're bringing her a pigeon right
Yeah.
now. Got
So I'd ask
it.
Tibbets for the worst one. And then he's like, if they're all good, I'll just snap a wing. What about this one? This one's broke. I don't want to do that, but
I love how we're split up completely now.
Okay, so you can go and grab a pigeon. You're asking Tibbets to give you one?
the worst one.
You mean to send a letter?
It's more like I'm saving a life. So we're not going
Oh.
to get this pigeon back. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, if you don't like one of them, or if it poops too much, just go ahead and give me that one.
Oh. They're all the same to me. Feel free to take one.
Yeah. Don't tell Mac. I think he likes
Oh.
birds, even though they're not real. Okay. I just take one,
Okay.
and then I'm just going to go
All right, roll. Do you have a handle animal? Can you use it untrained or something?
handle animal. I'll just grab it by the neck.
All
I'll
right,
grip
Ozzy
it by the
Osbourne.
husk. I mean, it's going to die anyway. I do not.
Black Sabbath moment here.
Yeah, I don't have one, but I'm not going to bite its
Just
head
gonna
off.
grab it. Just roll a touch attack then. Just reach in and snag it.
Snatch. Oh, no. The condensation from the balls got my character sheet wet.
Oh no.
Oh.
No one's gonna understand what that means on this recording.
Sorry, the sweaty balls.
At least
yeah.
not for several weeks.
Yeah, the energy drink balls.
Yeah, there was
No,
a
we-
Chad
no-
Wizard's balls
Chad
that
was
was
one
sitting
knows-
on the
no
end
one
of the
knows
table.
what he's talking about. What are
the
you talking about,
condensation
dude?
from the balls got
Chad
on
was
his
sitting
character.
on the edge of the
called sweat.
table.
Yeah, Chad was sitting on the edge of the table as you guys were talking.
Okay.
Does a
You'd be so lucky
13,
to have my ball condensation.
13 touch?
13. Oh yeah, you snagged that pigeon.
Okay,
And it looks at you and it's like,
I know,
It's
and
like,
I feel
"What, my
bad. I don't want to
friend?
make eye
It's like,
contact
"What
with
are-
it
Where are we going?
My friend,
Do you have a letter? I'll take it to Sanctum.
and take this letter to hell.
Oh my god.
Evil.
I don't know. Wherever you go, where is a bird?
Where do
All birds go
pigeons
to hell,
go?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do pigeons go? Tyrion Lannister.
The
Okay.
7th level of hell.
They do. Okay. You grab one and
Bird
start
hell.
walking back to the Traitors Tree. Okay, now you are over running, yelling, Mac, Ellis, Mr. Bird, Mr. Red Tail Hawk. You actually do hear Flavius's voice. You hear a shout beneath the canopy.
I go that direction.
You start going that direction.
And I use my incredible eyesight to try and spot him.
Okay, roll another spot check.
Roll your smell check.
I have good scent. 19.
19.
I hide from hawks.
Okay. 19. You look down and you're yelling and kind of walking and you see that there are flies in the area around you all of a sudden. Like you're
Mhm.
kind of like walking and yelling and all of a sudden you recognize there's some flies and you're smelling something that smells a little sweet and sour, like it's that death
Ugh,
smell.
Yeah.
And you look and can see that there's been some kind of animal, maybe an elk or a deer, that's been just like ripped apart and eaten. And you see some quills in the area and you see tree branches are broken. And you, as you come down and see this, you see that he's standing kind of in this big bloodbath area where there was clearly something eaten here and just ripped apart. And anyway, that's what you see.
I'm going to swoop down and then back into dwarf form.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go.
When you do, by the way, you feel so heavy and uncomfortable and so much less free.
And I say,
Flavius, what the F did you do here? You eat the deer.
I got hungry. No, I came across this. I have no idea what happened.
Ah, good instincts. I'm glad you found it.
I knew you'd find me because the smell, right?
Also, I have to tell you, have you ever flown before?
No.
It's freaking amazing. Best thing I've ever felt.
This is the second time you've done this.
No. Carry on.
How recent is the kill?
You'll have to look.
I look.
It will kill.
I will.
This blade will
This
kill.
blade will
I
kill.
only got a 6 for cert.
I will.
That's not a question that you know how to answer very well. You're like, this thing's dead.
16.
Okay.
It's dead as long as it hasn't been alive.
It died. You're assuming it's died sometime in the last period of time between when you guys killed the manticores in the tower and now. So it would have been after. It wasn't like before. It's a fresher kill.
Yes, it's from Daddy for sure.
He's getting his strength up to come find us then, huh?
Oh, I think he's nearer than we think.
Cut to the training montage of the manticore getting his strength up, running with his best friend on the beach, shirtless.
He's running up the courthouse steps.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
I should hit myself in
I'm
the
pretty
glasses 'cause
lost.
I'm a
Can you get us
moron.
back to the carriage?
Oh, of course, it's right this way. Follow me.
You start walking back. There is a feeling of exposure and worry because you're standing here walking away from this kill that Manticore Daddy, you feel like he could pounce, you know.
When it came busting through, is it a clearing or did he just break through
He
the
created
trees?
a spot.
So he can
through the
like
trees.
sense
He punched a
through
hole
the
through
canopy,
trees.
right?
Somehow.
Damn.
You're making a lot of noise. No, I'd like
He's
to
like
take
the
this
predator.
opportunity to ask you, what are your thoughts about LS?
I don't think he's taking his illnesses serious. If you saw what happened to Hugh Blumford and then whatever negative effect that zombie bite is on him cannot be a good combination.
Okay, I didn't realize he got bit by a Zed.
Yeah. He got bit when we first arrived at the Castle Corbeau.
Corbeau.
My bad. Corbeau.
Well, let's go. Let's get out of here.
I think we just need to be aware if there's any sense of him changing. Because just as he
That's on
asked,
you. I can't kill him, mate.
I don't want to kill him.
No, I think you do want to kill him.
All right.
ULS can hear Calista welcome you back. I love a man who keeps his promises.
Yeah, me too. I don't mean that like, I just mean it's important to keep your word. So, here you go. Here's the appetizer. It's pigeon.
The way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. This looks delicious. Little appetizer.
Yeah, you want me to
before the
hand it
real-
right to you or tie it up?
Come and give it to me.
Yeah, of course.
She extends her hand.
And I place the bird in her hand.
All right. You see she grabs it very gently and then pulls it up into the tree.
And just so we're clear, do you have a preference on like what you like to eat? Like what kind of person? Like elves, dwarves?
This
humans.
matters little, but I do tend to enjoy my meals when they struggle.
I'll try to do that. We'll see. But yeah, two things, right? Human sized. That's the plan.
Yes, that is our agreement.
And would you say the stronger the struggle, like the better?
Yes,
All right, I think I got something for you.
I can't wait.
Okay. See you soon. Probably
I shall
round
see
the
thee soon.
probably round the cemetery. Probably it's where I'll show up. I don't know how you travel or if it's like everywhere all at once, everything, but yeah.
I can't wait.
Okay, bye. And I'm gonna leave.
Fare thee well.
Oh, actually, do you have any use of like these old swords and stuff?
They're more like decorations than trophies.
That's fair.
They bring me no sustenance, if that's what you mean.
Oh, yeah, I'm just... Actually,
Do you need a sword, darling?
No, I think I'm good for now, but I'll keep you in mind when I'm looking for a new one.
Please, I'd be interested to know more of thy needs.
I like a woman that can take care of my needs, so I appreciate that. Okay, bye.
You have no idea.
Okay, bye. And then I'm leaving
Ta-ta.
quickly, post-haste.
You're getting too many contacts with this lady.
I know, I'm
You're
going to end up...
you're
yeah.
already won over, dude.
I am. My heart.
You've already won me over.
In spite of me.
Inside a tree.
Oh gosh. Okay.
That was very funny.
That was
Thank you.
that was a
It was
clip. That's a
enjoyable.
clip. Kenneth, that's a clip. Okay.
Kind of clip it.
So you did a good job keeping your word. Very good. Now you guys make it back. So Orsini and Mac, Flavius and Mac, you guys make it back. You're grateful.
Thank you, Mac.
And now, like the logistics of looking at everything, he was just barely within earshot. Like you were lucky.
Okay.
There were a lot of things that went right so that you weren't completely lost.
I was worried that they were going to have to
Um,
make a deal with Calista to find me.
To find you.
Oh,
know,
I have
yeah.
the...
Flavius, do you remember the first rule when we entered the forest?
To find the creature that killed.
Don't leave the trail.
Oh. Okay. I completely forgot about that.
That's all right.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jasper Primrose. You can call me Jinx.
Where did this fellow come from? I shake his hand.
He's just sunburned, blonde.
I believe he's LS's valet.
Where'd this man come from?
Valet?
Am I
Oh.
back?
Yeah, you come walking back, yeah. You guys kind of arrive, you all converge on the carriage at the same time.
I'm singing Going Courtin'.
Okay.
Going Courtin',
Uh-huh.
going Courtin'.
I go, who is his valet? Where'd you get a valet, LS?
So I think we should get moving, but yeah, we're going to head over to Ethel.
Disregarded.
I owe you all. I owe you all for saving me, my heroes.
I go, what happened? Where'd you come from, Jinx?
Well, my friends, they were playing a trick on me and they tied me to the tree. I'm sure it's a big misunderstanding.
What
I
friends?
So I think he's a little sunburned. Why don't we have him ride in the carriage a little bit? We'll talk outside.
If it's not too much bother, if you can give me a little water and maybe something to eat. It's been a minute, but I can make
Oh.
sure to repay thee when we get to Granny's.
I spilled all my water before. Sorry, mate.
I grab some provisions.
Okay.
And I
You guys have rations and things.
I let him like sit down on the carriage. We get ready to go, and I
You see
turn
that-
to him like, "What the hell's going on?"
Virgil is like,
yeah,
She's
go
gonna
ahead and
pick-
hop in there, Jinx.
No, we need him up
notice-
top to lead
you
us to
notice
Granny's.
Landon Thorn is looking at him like,
Oh,
is this a foxtail?
I shake my head, yes. And I said,
He starts reaching for his blade.
so Landon, here, what we're doing
What is
is
going
we're
on?
helping our friend. And I'm going to look at him like,
Oh, roll a
Diplomacy?
diplomacy. You're trying to
A bluff?
convey we're gonna not get mad at him right now for being a foxtail.
yeah.
What you're saying.
It
Yeah,
could
go
be
ahead.
a bluff or whatever you want.
It could be a tough.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
So if it's a bluff, it's a 31. If it's a diplomacy, it's a 29.
bad.
So your eyes told all. You're like Landon.
It all started when
And
I
you
was a
told him-
7-year-old.
You said, "Call me
Yeah.
Ishmael" in your eyes. Okay. Landon is reaching for his sword and has that look of like, I can get it, and then turns it into a stretch.
I like it. So maybe we have because he needs to take us to Granny's. We're going to Granny's house, which is his friend that's going to give him some clothes and some maybe
Granny's
new
has
undies.
a bit stockpiled away of me own things for a rainy day. I'll go there, get my things, but Granny will take care of you. She's a good friend of mine.
And when you say take care of, you don't mean like kill, right?
No, you saved my life. I owe you dearly.
where did
I'm sorry,
he
I'm not
come
very
from?
trusting.
Yeah,
Throw the tree.
we'll go there.
What tree?
Yeah, we're,
Calista. They're dating.
Are you?
I'm kidding.
it's nothing official. It's just casual. But I'd just like to point out, we can have this conversation back in the back.
All right, Tibbet.
Yeah.
Let's move along. I say, Jinxie. Your name's Jinxie. Go ahead and get in the.
Jinxie, just jinx if you like.
All right, Jinxie, go ahead and get in the carriage, and we'll start going. Tibbetts, let's keep
Is he
moving.
hard of hearing?
I go, where are we even going? This grandma?
Granny's.
Grandfathers.
She takes care of all of us.
We're gonna go see your grandmother. Where is she at?
She's not too far from here. Come on. He's taking some food. He's got like a mouthful of things. He's like, okay, come on.
He's
Cool,
in
so-
his knickers.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
have,
he's just in his underwear and his shoes.
Okay.
And you
Lan-
see he's got a belly full of tattoos of dancing ladies, mismatched earrings, a scar through his eyebrow, and a big scar on his upper thigh.
Gotcha.
And then his hair is just kind of like messy hay.
So I'm gonna have Landon come back with us. So
yeah, Sir Landon went back and is holding onto the side of the carriage, where he's keeping an eye on Hugh inside the carriage.
he's great. He's
Hugh,
great.
Hugh's just been quiet, by the way.
Yeah, good.
And Gentle this whole time has just been playing with the Manticore kitten up on top of the carriage.
I love it.
Okay.
So towards the back where it's a little noisier, so maybe
Mhm.
Jinx can't hear us as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep my voice down, and I'm just gonna say, kind of explain like, so this is a foxtail, and he was tied up as a sacrifice to Calista. Tied up as a sacrifice to Calista by the Marcus Foxtail, and I have an inkling that maybe that's how they're keeping out of the hands of the guards, because this.
They're being
Did you tell us it
assisted-
was a dryad, or
Callista's like a dryad, but like a super dryad.
like a super sexy dryad? We saw her arm, but so what we did was make a deal to get him free. The specifics of the deal ain't no thing, but we're gonna get this information from this guy. He's gonna be a prisoner, right? But what this
He
allows us
doesn't
to do,
think like he's a prisoner.
oh, I know. But what we are going to do is get the information from him.
Oh, he's a prisoner without realizing it.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit deceitful.
In a sense, we're all prisoners, right? In a sense.
Yeah. But this is, he probably heard it, but whatever. And as I'm talking, I would like to keep an eye out to see if he's listening. I'm sure he is.
He's
but
up
yeah.
ahead. You
Okay.
notice that he keeps picking a wedgie out of his drawers as he's walking.
Man, I really
Gross.
hate this guy.
Yeah.
But,
But he walks with a lot of confidence.
oh, is he not riding with?
Oh, he's up in front leading you
great.
to Granny's.
Great. I
He's
love
up
it.
on the path.
So,
He walks with the confidence of a much more dressed and free man. You know?
he's
Like,
free balling basically. So the whole thing here is he can help lead us to Marcus Foxtail, get some information from him, and for Sir Landon Thorn, it's a great opportunity to find a cache. And if there's a bunch of food there that belongs to the keep, then that should rightfully be returned, right?
Hmm.
Because there's taxes to be paid on that. There's tithes to be paid on that.
My concern is just us making any accordance with that evil creature.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta walk the line. That's what I'm here for. Also, she said she likes them to struggle. So here's what I'm thinking. Mac, I'm sorry to say this, but maybe we just take 2 horses. I buy 2 horses and we tie them to a tree. Would that be all right with y'all?
She asked for 2 horses.
So she asked for 2 souls.
I don't think it's the physical struggle she's interested in.
Well,
It's the anguish, mate.
well, I guess it's a good thing that horses are pretty smart.
Chad, I'm gonna grab my holy symbol, and I'm going.
And pray for LS.
I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna supplicate the great answerer above
Okay.
to feel if Liz approaching him, saying, "We've uncovered a new mystery of how the Foxtails possibly are gaining control over the valley. If this is something we feel that should be answered, to continue to lead us down the pathway and give me a sign if we should be focusing on something else." I basically want to for me to go in agreement with any type of creature of this level of evil goes contrary to what I believe.
Are you saying this to us, or are you?
Yeah.
So that's why you're not in it, right? That's why I'm here, is to walk that line, right? And the great answer will protect me. I'm not afraid of that.
I can't answer for that, but Chad, I got a knowledge of religion of 17 just to start.
I mean, I have to do it, so you don't have to be a part of it.
But we're the holy thrust.
You're right. God's army will do it, but I'm saying if you don't need to be there, So you don't need dirty your hands with it. That's what I'm here for. Them dirty hands. Dirty hands, clean work. That's not the saying, but it is now.
It's tricky sometimes. So part of the challenge I'm having, the reason I'm not answering right away, is that I feel like any answer I give is like putting my thumb on the scale.
Yeah. And
Does that make sense?
I just want to play it out of game. I just want to play it that I wouldn't go against my code as a member of the Order of the Serpent.
Sure.
So I'm not necessarily asking you to give me guidance.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where I don't want to feel like there's a breach.
Oh, sure.
Basically feeling like a warning. If I wanted, I basically want, because Flavius is approaching this. This is another mystery to solve.
Sure.
So that where it's like, yes, it's good, but we are making accord. Our group is making an accord with this evil creature. Does that, so those kind of the balance in my head. So I, not saying I want to be led, but I just out of game, if it feels like I'm going to come close to breaking any agreements that I have along my oaths, that I can at least be aware of it. So,
well, I would only amend what you said a little bit, which is that your group didn't make the accord.
Correct.
Just LS did.
Okay.
And so you don't feel like you have personally compromised in any way. You do care about LS and his safety, but it's not like you made a choice.
Okay.
Now you can, if you still can choose, because if right now you're feeling like your character would be like, hey, I'm actually really against this. I'm worried, you know, and like, let's figure out how to take care of Calista without paying her or whatever. Then that's a conversation you guys can have.
Okay. That's great.
I'm just suggesting that.
Because my approach was like,
at this point, as a paladin, nothing has happened that's caused you to break your code.
Okay, because I'm just viewing it as a group acting in the name of the church, and so I guess if I feel okay with.
The other thing is when you draw your mind back to Eminence Chasen in the Hall of the Incomprehensible Question, he gave a tease about why each of you would be involved.
Okay.
And one of the things that he said about LS was that he has a connection with the underground or criminal element. That there will be things that will be useful for him to know, just like Mac would have.
And I'm not asking you to play my character. I just want to make sure that I'm playing it along the lines of like what my that I don't breach anything that would make me lose my paladin.
Yeah. Well, and that would never be a gotcha.
Gotcha.
Like I would never be like, you go to cast a spell, and guess what?
You
broke your pact.
You broke your pact.
You broke your paladin code. You freaking idiot.
I get what you're saying.
You know.
Okay.
But I don't think that the question is bad. It's kind of like, I think Mac had asked a similar question a session or two ago where he had kind of like prayed to know what he felt he should do. Those questions can be good, but they also are a little risky because then it's like I could put my thumb on the scale and try to push you in a direction. When in reality, if you should
just roll it.
You should just do what you feel. You know, roll it and go. You know, if you're really feeling 50-50, then, you know, flip a coin.
I say LS, I am concerned about how much we are encountering her. But I trust you and your party, your part in the Holy Thrust. Just try to lead us further away from agreements with evil entities of the forest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this was a life or death, right?
Okay.
But I agree. And that's, you know, I'm never going to take God's army in a direction that we can't come back from.
What's God's army?
I thought we were children of the holy matrimony. Chomo.
Dang. That's
About
pretty
the
good.
nameless association of the zealous inquisitors.
Tibbetts, focus on the horses.
He's not there. You guys are talking without him.
So,
okay. At
in
this
terms
point,
of-
up ahead,
Okay.
you can hear Jasper be like, "Oh, we're about to go off trail a bit." And you see that he crouches down in the road, kind of like rubs some stones. You notice that there are some stones in the road like you would see, but these stones, there are 3 right next to each other. You know, almost like they've been placed that way. They have like a placing. He kind of touches them, gets up and goes over to the trees on the left and looks for a second. And then he goes over to the right and he's looking. And you see that he sees a mark. Like there's like a notch or a carving in the tree. It almost looks like 2 eyes.
Have we seen notches and carvings before?
No.
Okay.
he goes over and sees them. And then you see that he goes over to the side of the tree and pulls. You see that there's a few thorny bushes. He grabs them and they actually just kind of move, right? And there's another path, like a little trail there off that would just be so easy to miss. It's just very disguised. And he's like, "Oh, this is the way. We're almost to Granny's.
And
Come
we
on."
can still take the carriage with us.
Yeah, it'll fit. It'll fit.
So this is like just it's non-magical, right? This is just hidden,
It's
like
just
bushcraft. Okay.
Yeah, it's just bushcraft. You notice now when you guys come over that you can see clearly the sign, which is like, okay, these 3 stones, and then there's a tree with these little eye marks, right?
Mhm.
And then it indicates that there's another path. But you recognize that the way that the stones are set seems normal enough that you would never notice unless you were looking for that.
Do they look like they've been placed more recently?
No, they've been here for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they've been here and run over and, rained over and dust and mud over. That's why even he checked, like he moved some dirt. But you can see that also is probably why he went on foot ahead, is like he went so he could be close to the ground and keep his eyes out while he was walking.
Okay. And then I'd like to say to Landon, or Sir Landon Thorn, and say, hey, so we might run into like a bunch more foxtails, and it's important that you just play this cool. This is step
I
one.
think, should I remove my markings?
Yeah, you shouldn't go in dressed as the Thorn Fort.
I think that's a great idea. Or you could wait out here, but I don't know if it's the best idea for us to
He
split
says,
up.
I'll disguise myself a bit.
Can I help?
I'd be honored, yes.
I'll help with
Okay,
some
great.
disguise.
Are we feel good bringing everybody in here?
He takes his like, he has that black and with the red ring of thorns tabard on. He takes that off, and with your help, he takes off his breastplate. So he just has like a sweat stained undershirt. He has his gauntlets and like spalders still on, and his greaves, but he's not wearing any markings. And he leaves his helm, his acorn helm, in the carriage as well, so that he wouldn't be seen. But he needs help. He's gonna like muss his hair, maybe put dirt on him and stuff.
I have a +9 to my disguise, but I don't want to roll it. I want you to roll it because I don't want to.
Oh,
That's too low. Roll again. I'm just kidding.
you can't. You don't even know who you're disguising right now. All of a sudden, you're like, "What? Who is this?"
Zach,
Defend yourself.
I see what you mean about like the palette. Like you don't want to lose your paladin levels.
Mhm.
So yeah, because at first I was like, why are you trying to go? But
You know what I mean?
totally
I
makes
get it,
sense.
yeah. So I just wanted to, like, I was all for supporting you. I just wanted to make sure that if it was like, I know Chad would warn me if you're like, hey, what you're feeling is starting to go against.
Yeah.
So that feels good.
You, as you are expressing worry and you're kind of in your head a bit,
Mhm.
you notice that you feel like your arm get lifted, and you see that Tremendous comes and puts his head up
good
under your
boy.
arm and gives you a big like snuggle.
Good boy.
And you notice that Tremendous's wounds haven't gone away, but they just seem to like be oozing this golden colored.
try it.
Is it dripping on the ground?
It is dripping. It's leaving a trail.
I kind of nonchalantly like run my fingers through it
Okay.
and I try it.
You taste it.
Yeah.
We've learned nothing from this campaign so far.
I'll turn into a divine horse.
A divine zombie horse.
Oh,
No
Okay.
way.
oh man, that was good. That was really good.
Okay. Will you
Roll
roll
a
fortitude?
Oh no.
Oh, yes, you mean. Your saves are so high.
15.
Might as well be called blood liquors.
Oh my gosh. That's a good name. That's a good name. All right. You taste, some of the blood, and then you feel it's a very familiar feeling where you feel like this divine energy flow into you,
Mhm.
almost like a warmth and a healing. You're at full hit points though, right now.
No,
right?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not? You gain 1 hit point back.
Okay.
It's going to hurt like hell when you have to eat Tremendous.
And there was great rejoicing.
Rejoice.
Rejoicing. Great rejoicing.
Stop rejoicing around, guys.
Wilbur. Okay.
Eat me, please, to regain your strength.
So Jinx, Master Primrose, he has pulled aside this thicket of thorns, and it's like all connected. It's 8 feet long, like 16 feet deep or whatever, and it's all connected. So when he grabs it, it's super light though, almost like a tumbleweed would be. and he pulls it out into the road and then kind of is like, this way, come on. He's trying to usher your little carriage along. And Virgil Tibbets takes the carriage and the horses and leads them through, and you're all able to head onto this new trail that's much less traveled. Robert Frost would be proud. And it's more overgrown, but there's definitely been carriages or horses or carts or things that have come through here from time.
I'm going to just make sure that Tibbets, I assume that he heard the plan of how we're approaching this.
He did not, because he was driving the carriage.
I'm going to pull him to the side or go up to him.
Oh, but when you go up to him, you just notice that Landon doesn't look himself at all, which is cool. Like, you recognize that he's been disguised a bit.
We're just picking up
But
transients
he's
left and
just
right.
like his hair looks completely different. He had like a part that was kind of greasy, and he had his mustaches curled. Now everything is just kind of messy and more straggly.
Okay, I take out a
Emo,
parchment.
Yeah,
I
he's a
take
little
out
more emo, and his overgrowth of his beard is coming in and everything. And then he's just like sweaty, not wearing his breastplate. He just seems a little less, and doesn't have his helmet on. He just seems less Landon Thorn,
Okay, and I just write a quick note, like on one of my parchments with my pen,
Okay.
and I just I'm going to say, we're not going to act. We are going to learn about the Foxtails' interaction with the region.
Oh, you're saying this. You're writing this to Virgil.
Yep.
Okay.
And then as he's leading the carriage, I come sit next to him, and I just open it up, and I just want to make like he reads it.
You see, he reads it as he's writing, and he's like nods approvingly with that tight-lipped way.
He couldn't tell you because you're missing an ear.
What?
Can't hear because he's missing an ear as well.
You can take that tremendous blood and rub it on his ear at night.
It's not that much further ahead,
Turns into a horse ear.
but I will say we've got to keep going while we have daylight. It's dangerous to be at Granny's after dark. And you see that it's noonish, so you got plenty of time. It's like, so where are y'all folks from? You're not from the region, yeah?
Yeah, we're from the big city.
Yeah, these numbnuts are from Sanctum.
Now we're talking. Good gambling there. Women drinking.
All of it.
Wow.
All of
Why'd
the-
you leave?
Oh, we're just running some errands.
Okay, just running errands to Thornhaven Forest, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
As we're doing this, Chad, I'm going to be looking in the trees for like scouts or any kind of thing that would,
look up into this.
yeah.
Worst nightmare comes true. Can you roll your search?
Bonk.
10 you into a porcupine. He's leading you into a porcupine freaking ambush. Oh, I forgot to
19.
mention, but he took up the rear at first to just pull that bramble back out of the way, made sure it was nice and disguised, and then ran back up ahead.
19.
19.
Chad, is the road we
19 so clean.
Chad, is the road we just left the same one we traveled through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So you guys had gone past that little secret
completely
and just
unaware. Okay.
didn't have any idea that it was there.
Oh, I quickly go as we're traveling, and I'm going to go hide Fulmer's blades
Oh, okay.
in the carriage.
Oh, yeah, you can.
So
When you go in, you see that Hugh Blumford inside, he's got his hands tied up. He's sitting with his feet tied up, and the carriage is like rocking him back and forth. He's looking through the curtains of his sweaty hair. And you see that he kind of looks up at you through a swollen eye and sees you and then like looks down.
I set the weapons down, Chad, and I go towards him,
Okay.
and I put my hand on his
You
shoulder,
see he flinches.
and I wait for him to bring up his eyes towards me.
He looks up at you.
And I say, our trials and tribulations we face in this life are varied, yours being unique among most. I can make a promise to afford you any opportunity I can to try and help for as much as you've harmed, if you trust me.
You see that he goes, I don't think there's any coming back from what I've done.
Absolutely not.
No matter how much good I might try to do. Seems a little pointless. Rather just die.
When this mystery is resolved, I will grant that to you. And then I pat his shoulders and then leave.
Okay. You walk out, it's heavy in there.
All right, I'm just gonna go
Okay.
back.
All right, you head back out. All of you start to notice and pass that there are big, old, black juts of rock starting to come up out of the trail and from off the sides. And there seems to be some rock formations here in the heart of this overgrown forest that you're starting to walk into. And as you do, you notice that the trail just takes a very natural path, kind of following and weaving among some of these jutting rocks. You don't get the sense or feeling that sixth sense of I'm being watched. There's none of that. And as you've searched the trees and are looking up above, you're not sensing or seeing any scouts or sentries, things that might be leading you into a trap. As slimy as Jinx seems, he doesn't seem like he has a lot of guile and that he's trying to
Impress.
manipulate you in some way. He seems pretty affable and if not trustworthy, likable, and it doesn't seem like he has a foul intent at all.
Okay.
He continues to lead you forward. As you move forward, roll a smell check.
I make an offhanded comment to Mac and LS.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
25.
Why did
Mm,
Jinx
natural.
says we don't want to be at Granny's after dark?
Maybe she's old and she goes to bed at like 4:30.
I got a 1.
Let's just hope Murder, She Wrote, she doesn't.
25.
Got a natural 20.
Angela Lansbury.
Those of you rolled your smell checks. You had a natural 20.
Sorry, spell or smell?
Smell.
Okay, yes.
You had a natural 20. You had a 25. You had a natural one.
Mhm.
You don't smell crap. Mac, you smell a sweetness in the air, and it's like gingerbread. Smells like a gingerbread smell. And you, LS, I forgot your name all of a sudden. Had a long day. You also smell this gingerbread smell, but underneath it, you smell like an earthy mushroom kind of smell. And also like hot spring.
All right.
So
A hot
that's
spring episode.
Smelling
Little sulfury, little eggy. Is
Uh,
this
yeah, like a little
fan
bit like
service
that.
episode?
I
You
hope
guys are
it's
gonna have to bathe each other.
I hope it's separated to like men and women.
Yeah, it'll
side.
be the men
Mhm.
and then the women. No, so
I mentioned that like kind of smells like gingerbread.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, but also you getting the hints of like that earthy, sulfury smell.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys smell something?
cookies. What Jinx says.
What?
Come on.
All
Like the
right.
biscuits.
All right, let's go, Jinxie.
All right. You start to come around a moss-laden stone. So you've come in and now there's some big, old, huge boulders.
Do these
big,
look
massive.
similar near the stonework near the castle?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So hidden beneath this big moss-laden stone, you can see that there's some steam rising from the earth and coming around the opening of this rock, the maw of rock.
Geothermal oven.
Yeah. You see a naturally eroded rock face until you step inside. And as you do, you start walking into this cave. And there's a faint pink glow that spills from within, along with the scent of ginger and elderberry and lamp oil. And suddenly, beneath your feet, as you're walking, you can see that there's a welcome mat. And on the welcome mat, it says, "Be polite or be stew." And as you start to walk in, you notice that the entire space of this opening of a cave is wrapped around a central towering mushroom stalk whose glowing cap spreads like a ceiling. And there is a luminescent threads that pulse gently along this mushroom's inner skin. And it's lighting shelves of oddments and weapon racks made from twisted root and polished bone. The air is warm, damp, and smells faintly of vanilla, ginger, and mildew. There's a hearth on the mushroom stalk, and you can see over the hearth there's a cross stitch that says kindness is the sharpest weapon. And you can see towards the back of this, it really does have the feel, although it's this magically lit, bioluminescent mushroom that's hidden in the middle of this cave. You see that it does have a very much like a shop feel to it. And you can see that there is a flowery, sort of dirty looking dress, like a bit, and it's on the back of this very large creature who is bent away from you and is rummaging through something. And it has those granny arms, those big pillowy granny arms that you can see from behind and see dirty elbows. And you notice that the ankles and calves are just cankled.
Wow.
And they're wearing little slippers. But when I say large, I mean large, like
15 feet.
like a big creature that's bent over looking away from you.
Oh my word.
And you can hear Jinx step through and say, "Granny!" really loud. And you see that she jumps and she's like, "Oh," and turns around. And you can see that Granny is some kind of ettin or giant and has two heads. And you notice that her face on this face is soft and rounded with spectacles balanced on her nose, and she has one eye that's clouded and blind. But then you see that there's another head that's asleep, that's warty and scarred and drooling, and is clearly like more of a male aspect. Okay. And you can see that she like jumps and turns around and she's like, "Oh, you headache. Why did you come back?" And he's like, "What? Don't be like that. I can smell them. You have cookies?" You know, he's like kind of going around. You see, he seems very comfortable as he comes in. And she's like, "Oh, come in. Who's with you?" And she's trying to peer down, like she's hunching and looking down over you.
Sorry, we should have introduced ourselves sooner. I'm LS.
Hello, Nana. I'm Mac.
I'm Flavius.
LS and Mac and Flavius. Oh, you aren't the regular Foxtails?
No, we're just passing through, and we thought it'd help out our new friend here, Jinx.
Well, I'm always happy to have new friends. Tea? Would you like tea then?
I spot tea'd be lovely.
Oh, I'll get the tea going. Jinx, get me pot. And you see she starts going and fluttering about. You see that Jinx comes in and he's going over. He grabs a pot and fills it with some water that's coming out of the wall, and takes it over and hangs it by the hearth on one of those like iron hooks. And then he's like, "Granny, have you kept it safe? Where is it?" And you see he's like looking around. She's like, "Oh, your things? I put them over there in the second trunk." And she's like pointing with a big old fat gnarled finger, you know. He goes over there and starts to look through. As you evaluate her a little bit closer, you can see that her skin is very pale, but she has these dark moles, like in growths on her, kind of warty throughout. But she has, as large as she has a sweetness and gentleness about her that makes you feel instantly at home, even in such a strange place.
Chad,
Grandma pillow.
I'm up.
so there's obviously like weapon stores and things like that. Can I just do like let's see if I have a knowledge that would make sense. Or just an intelligence check to see like about how like wares for how many people. Like, is there stores
is it like
here
an armory or
for
something?
like, is this for like enough for like 20 people?
It has more of the feeling of an equipment shop.
Okay.
And as you look around, you can see that there are little cards out in front of all of the wares, and they're written in really flowery cursive writing, and they have prices and
Awesome.
things. And you can see she's like, "So how goes taking over the kingdom?" You know, and she's Are you making good war? Who's winning?
I'm waiting for Jinxie to answer that.
Yeah, me too.
Jinx is like, well, you know how it is, Granny. It's always, there's wins and losses. Because did Marcus come by in the last day or so? She's like, no, I haven't seen Marcus, and it must have been a week or two, maybe longer. It's been a while since he's come by. Why are you on your own then, scouting trip? She's asking. And he's like, well, not exactly, Granny. But you see, as he's getting into the trunk, he pulls out a bundle. He's like, ha! And unties it and starts to put on some clothes. Like he has some spare boots and socks and things and starts to put them on.
New underwear?
Not new underwear. He goes right over the old stuff. He does start to explain to Granny. He's like, Granny, I was in a bit of a spot of trouble, and these fine folk are those who saved me. They were able to save me life, and I don't, I don't have a lot of coin, but I thought that you could help them out on my behalf. And you can see that she glares at him a little with her one eye, and is like, are you wanting me to pay your debts?
Oh, Granny, we're not looking for anything like that. We don't need the
Tea
help.
is plenty.
Tea and your company would be plenty. And maybe, if you have wares for sale, we could take a look at those too. But we're not looking for any kind of, handouts. That's not who we are.
Oh, fine-mannered folk. Welcome indeed. Well, let me show you around the place then, huh?
Thank
I'm
you.
going to look to see if
She starts handing little cups of tea. They don't go together. They're not matching. And like some of the cups are really big. Like you get handed a huge one, Mac.
Okay.
And then yours is like pretty small. And then yours is others. And she's like, there's plenty to go around.
What type of tea is this, Granny?
Oh, a mix of chamomile. And I put a little bit of goat's milk in it.
Make me sleepy.
Would you like honey? Have some of that. There might even be some cane sugar, but we go through that. Grumpa has a sweet tooth.
Who's Grumpa?
You see, she kind of nods her
I
head.
love that, Grumpa.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind Grumpa, but he does get a little cranky after sundown. It's just low blood sugar.
That makes sense.
I get it
I
now.
go, how long have you been here, Granny?
Long as this mushroom has been growing.
It's a lovely mushroom.
I was born in this cave to me mother, whelped by me mother here. I've been here for many a year. Decade after decade. Could be centuries, yes.
And I say, you can't be older than 60, 70 years, though, by the look of it.
What a charmer.
I kind of give her a wry smile.
You have the aspect of Marcus Foxtail.
That I may do have.
Sit by me and have some tea.
I'm going to sit next to her and I'm going to keep an eye out. Like, does it look like people are keeping their stuff here? Or does this look like she's a shop? Does that make sense?
Oh, it definitely looks like a shop.
Oh,
But
okay.
the way that Jinx moves in and had her like holding stuff, and she has a couple of times referred to him as her little headache,
Right.
makes you think like, okay, he's here often. Maybe he's like, he like doesn't have friends at school.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I mean?
It's going to make it harder for me to betray him later.
Mhm.
What are you doing here?
But she says, so you're not Foxtails? You're not with Lord Galen, the Green Man?
No, we're actually from out of town. We're just passing through. We were talking to our bee friends down the road.
Oh, you talking to Silent Brothers?
Yeah, I mean, talking is a turn of phrase on that. We're not really talking to
She
them.
pauses for a second to think it, and then goes, "Oh yeah, they don't do much speaking, do they?" And at this moment, you can see that Grumpa's snoring has gotten a little loud on her shoulder, and she says, "Oh dear," and kind of like pokes him a little, and he rolls to the other side, stops snoring.
So we moved down this road around noon, How long did we
Oh,
travel?
so it's like in the afternoon. It's 2-ish.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 or 2, right in there.
If we were to leave in the next like hour from here, could we make it back to the Thorn Fort before dark?
You'll make it back to the Thorn Fort this evening, but probably even if you left right now, you probably wouldn't make it before dark.
Okay.
But you have come most of a little more than half the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up. Sorry, were you done?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up and start looking at her wares. I'm specifically looking at with anything that seems to have religious iconography to it,
Sure.
or anything that kind of speaks out to me.
Yeah. Let me pull up the list here.
And I ask
Granny,
her,
one thing that Granny excels at making, if I do say so myself, is potions and tonics and tinctures. And I have always stocked them for my Foxtail friends and any other travelers that tend to be world weary and needing a break.
are you a healer with these potions or various means?
Yes, some meant for healing, some meant for imbuing the body with magical powers and abilities. There's all sorts of things that spending time mixing those sorts of tinctures can do. I'd be happy to show you what I have. I do have a flow of stock that comes through depending on what wares are traded to me or brought to me or found by Grumpa in the forest. So I do have quite a bit of things stockpiled away.
Oh, so Grumpa has the night shift?
Oh, yes. He's more active in the evening, where I'm definitely more of a daisy. I like to soak up the sun.
Johnny, what were you going to say?
He does tend to make a mess, though. I find most of my mornings I'm cleaning up for Grumpa.
Now it makes sense why we need to get out of.
I was going to ask if you have anything made with wolfsbane, perhaps.
Wolfsbane.
Yeah.
Or anything in the realm of...
Wolfsbane is a very niche ingredient and would be used for certain things. Are you looking for poison?
I'm looking for a cure for lycanthropy.
Now you speak.
We're looking for
A cure
Two
for
potions.
lycanthropy, for changings into a wolf. Interesting. I've never made such a thing, but such a thing could exist. My eyesight's not so good, but I used to read books, and I can't remember much of what I read on such a thing. Yes, I have potions for healing, and potions for casting of spells, and I have potions that strengthen the bones and the constitution, and potions that enhance the physique. And you see she's like pointing and showing you these things.
Chad, as she's talking, I'm going to detect evil on her.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
Oh, not on her?
Mm-mm.
Sweet.
Say, I would love healing and empowerment.
So as she tours you around this place, you can see she has potions, she has tonics, she has tinctures, and then she has like a sword, like a special sword, and some ammunition, and axes, and blunt objects, and a helm, some wrist adornments, and footwear, and some wondrous items. Now, these things that I've listed, as I do typically with shops, are the best items that she has.
Okay.
If there's something not here that you're interested in, that's a more generic item, she might have it. We would just need to ask for it. She won't list like, oh, I have 5 different long swords. You know what I mean?
I
That are
understand.
just.
Granny, can you identify weapons?
I have an eye for knowing what things do, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Teasing out the secrets inside of an item. Yes. You have something for Granny to look at? Don't be shy.
Certainly.
Granny will take a look.
I'm going to go grab the talon and the fang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can go outside and grab
Okay.
like when you go outside, your eyes kind of readjust to being out at the carriage. You see that Virgil and Landon, you see a Gentles looking curiously, and Virgil's like, "Is everything all right in there?"
I kind of give him a quick rundown. I say,
okay.
we need to be gone before dark.
Okay.
I kind of explain like this ettin, and my best guess is that when the other head wakes up, things turn sour.
Well, I'll make sure we don't get too comfortable then.
Okay.
Right, you're able to go and grab those long swords, bring them back. Okay, so let's see. Let me take a look. Bring it
I'm
here.
gonna
Bring it
hand her
here.
both.
Bring it here. Bring it here. Let me just pull them up.
Holy shit.
What?
Sword of Slaughter?
What is
Plus
that? do?
3?
Ah, so this one here. You see, she has Fulmer's thing in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
This is a longsword plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
And once it's wounded a creature, it creates the predator's mark. It marks them with an invisible scent that only the wielder can see.
Ooh.
For the next 24 hours, you have an advantage on checks to track the creature, even across difficult terrain. The mark also makes it so that you know the target's approximate distance and direction within a mile.
Wow.
And it also has vengeful strikes. Any creature that has dealt damage to the wielder, this fang will do an additional 1d6 damage on all hits until the end of combat.
So once I hit it, I'll do more.
Once you've been hit,
Okay.
it's like a revenge. Because I can sense in this blade the relentless spirit of its former master. It seeks to deliver punishing blows to any that dare harm its wielder.
Hmm. Thank you, Granny.
So that's Fulmer's thing.
Okay.
This other, the claw, plus 1. This allows the wielder to move like the wind. Once per short rest, the wielder can use the reaction to instantly dodge a melee or ranged attack, stepping up to 10 feet in any direction to avoid the blow.
Wow.
And this has a twin spirit with Fulmer's Fang. When the two swords are wielded at the same time, the wielder is granted a plus 1 to AC, as long as both are in the wielder's hands. This represents the bond between the blades. It makes the wielder feel almost invulnerable when wielding them both.
Well, the last owner wasn't, unfortunately.
Oh, a pity. Was it? I'm trying to think if she would sense it was Fulmer or not.
That's why I'm trying to.
I don't think she
suss
would
it
know.
out. Okay.
Wouldn't know.
I say thank you, Granny. How much
These
do
are
I?
fine.
How much
Fine
do I?
workings.
How much do I owe you for this?
Oh, this is a hobby for old Granny.
Mm.
I don't accept payment for making cookies or tea, nor do I accept payment for seeing the magic workings of things.
Beautiful.
While this eye still works, I'll always see.
I think we should buy the 3 potions of constitution, of physique. Tonic
Well,
of
for sure.
which one? Sorry.
She
The
goes, I have
physique
other tonics and tinctures as well, but they're all gone. I'll need to make new batches. But if you come back to old Granny, there'll always be new ones.
You have quite the wares. This is awesome. Thank you so much
Oh.
for sharing with us.
I take pride in my little shop here in the woods. Grateful for my little customers that come and visit me, bring me stories of the big world out there.
You want this tincture, John?
Which one?
It's plus 1 hit dice, plus 1 constitution.
I mean, I would
No.
definitely take it.
Isn't it plus 1 hit dice plus your constitution modifier?
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
There's 3 of them.
getting the benefit of leveling up
Yeah.
So we get a hit point.
to your
There's
hit
3 of
points,
them, but they're 1,000
Yeah.
gold each.
Yeah, so the tincture of physique is what they're talking about. It's 3 ounces of glowing golden liquid in a glass vial, sealed with a beeswax stopper. It grants 1 hit dice plus the constitution modifier permanently if you drink it.
Okay.
But it's 1,000 gold pieces for 1.
I have it.
How much gold do we have?
I know how much gold I have.
Yeah, you wrote down all of our gold.
From
From the treasure?
You
Cookies
have
come with every purchase.
cookies. We have 1,227 gold and we have 671 platinum.
Just
I'm gonna buy
300 platinum.
all three, and I'm
Cool.
gonna give her 300. Wait, 300 platinum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would work.
300 platinum.
Granny, do you give a bone or do you give a discount when we buy in bulk? I'm gonna roll my
Bargain?
diplomacy. Yeah,
Yeah, use your charm. Charm this
I
little old
flash a
lady.
little neck.
I drink all three. I'm just kidding. I hand out.
If you roll a natural 20, you chug all three before they even get to try any.
28. No, I'm sorry. 23.
23. Well, let's see how much you buy. You buy a bunch, maybe I'll throw in some little extras.
I give her that, and I hand out a vial to all three of us.
I like these platinum coins. Usually I get paid in silver or copper.
That's because you haven't dealt with men of our quality.
I can see that.
And I ask for the 3 cookies.
Fine, gentlemen. Oh, yes, absolutely. She gives you cookies for each of them.
I eat them vigorously.
You eat those ginger cookies. They're actually pretty good.
Awesome. I give one of the tincture to everybody,
Okay, great.
and I'm gonna roll it now.
That's right.
All right, let's see what I get, baby.
If I can
Oh.
if I can make a recommendation to mix the
Yes.
tincture in with your tea,
Mhm.
makes it a little easier to take.
All right.
Easier on the tummy.
I do that, Chad.
I do it. I got a little big one too, so
Yeah, you got a big. It's like drinking out of a cereal bowl.
ramen bowl of tea.
All right, what'd you get, John?
Overall +7.
I got a +3, so that's a
Nice.
+6.
Do I take it as
you
a
take
rogue?
the tincture.
Sorry, do I take hit points as a rogue or as a
Ooh.
sorcerer?
That's a good call.
You're level 5. Which one's higher level?
My rogue.
Then probably as a rogue.
I'll take it.
Constitution, so +7.
Roll. Did you take it with your tea as well? Like she recommended? Okay. You all feel like when you drink it, it does have an initial like unsettling feeling in your stomach and and like a gurgle sound, but then it seems to go away and you feel fine.
Okay.
Thank you, dearie.
Of course. Of course, sweetie. Grateful you were able to come and meet me and try my tinctures. And
Pardon me, ma'am.
Mhm.
You wouldn't happen to have a quarterstaff?
A quarterstaff. I'm sure I do around here somewhere. She gets up, kind of labored, and then goes and walks around a corner and looking in things. Okay. Okay. She says, I do have a quarterstaff here. Pulls it out, and it looks so small in her big, meaty hand, but she comes walking back over. Okay. She comes walking back over and holds it out for you. You can see she's like, this one, and this one has a little bit of a something to it. The staff itself looks like it has some sort of metal work within it, like wrapping around it and going throughout it, almost like it's a good balance between wood and metal work. And she tells you that it's a +1 quarterstaff, right? It's simple, but has a +1 magic to it. And she says, are you looking for a staff like this? Hold it. See how it feels in your hand.
I hold it.
All right.
I feel good.
Does. It's pretty balanced and feels pretty cool.
How much for it?
Smile. Takes a look. Takes a little look. For that, 150 gold pieces.
I give it to her.
Great. Thank you. Gives you a cookie. Thank you for your custom.
The only thing I'd want out of these, I mean, the Boots of Silence would be sick. But the thing I'm really interested in is that Ion Stone. That's a blood agate.
Okay.
Because it gives a +1 to attack and +1 to damage.
Mm.
You want to take it? Buy it.
If it's all the same.
I'm interested in the Boots of Speed. I love me that speed.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Is everybody... John, do you want the Boots of Speed to put you up to 30?
He doesn't
doesn't
wear
wear shoes.
boots.
Oh, that's
Look
right.
at his fine feet.
He doesn't wear boots.
Chad, I give her another 200 platinum for the Boots of Speed.
Oh.
Wait, how much platinum do we have?
We have 671.
We just gave her 300 platinum.
That was divided by 3. We divided it amongst ourselves.
Okay.
He left it. So you have 671. I have 671.
Okay.
I have 0.
So then when you gave him the 300 platinum for the...
That was out of mine. You have 671 platinum.
Oh, thank you for
Well, I mean,
gifties.
I'll buy my own. You don't have to buy me a...
No, that's what I'm saying. You can buy from your money out of the share we got from the castle.
Yeah, so the 670... So it's only 570
Correct.
because of the potions we just bought.
Well, I bought the potions for everybody.
Oh, out of your money?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thanks. You're such a pal.
Yeah.
Generous.
And then I get the Boots of Speed, Chad. And I give her 200 more platinum.
Don't run too fast, dearie.
I laugh at that and put them on and then run around.
Look at him go. Just clapping. Flavius, Flavius, Flavius.
I feel good. This is great.
Mhm.
Okay.
More tea, dear.
Absolutely.
And she pours you some. You see that Jinx has like eaten a bunch of cookies and is drinking his tea and filling up and getting more tea. He's like, Granny, you're the best. Through a mouthful.
This is like the kid who goes to the teacher's class at lunch because he doesn't have any friends.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Pack.
I buy
Got some chip.
the platinum...
Mhm.
Or, I'm sorry, the blood ion stone. The blood agate
Great.
ion stone.
Yes. That's a neat little trick. That little stone.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I hope it serves you well.
Thank you.
You see that Jinx is all of a sudden like, I think I ate too much cookies. She's like, oh, you must go slower with those.
I say, Granny, we actually, how close is Jinx with the Foxtails?
You see she looks at you with more of like a knowing look.
I give her a knowing look back.
You see that Jinx is like kind of feeling like he doesn't feel good looking around. And he gets up and is like breathing and then goes walking outside.
Okay.
For a minute. She's like, he's a little headache. He's a good lad, I assume, but he's just... They call him Jinx because he's bad luck. If Granny could give you some advice, it'd be to not spend too much time with old Jinx.
Does it seem like he was almost
As much as I
left-
want him to have friends.
It was almost like he was left for dead when we found him.
That's probably what happened. I don't think it was the first time. Probably not the last.
As I'm chatting with her, I said, I've had this book, and I kind of show her my book. Have you ever seen
Take
any?
me on a date first. Or you start
Ask
whipping
her
out
if
your
she's
book.
ever seen anything like it in terms of make.
Ooh, your chain?
Mm-hmm.
Very old, this. Full of magic. Growing magic. Very rare indeed. This is an item which will grow more powerful with time. I can see that to force this item open would be a mistake. May stop the growth of magic.
There's a certain.
It also seems that this book is meant to be opened and read at a certain time in a certain place.
Hmm.
But that it is not here.
I guess I will continue to wait.
And also a certain person.
Hmm.
But Granny's hunch says that person will.
Well, I will hold on to it till the time feels necessary.
Grumpa starts coughing in his sleep, and it's just loud. It's like boulders crashing, and it echoes through the place. And you can see that he clears his throat, rolls his head over, and kind of leans on her ear, and starts snoring again. And she asks him again.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Oh, I'm going to also buy a cloak of protection.
Great.
+1. So,
Do
there's
it.
3 of them.
Yeah, Granny's like, I want all of my customers to be safe.
And Chad, I'm gonna buy the 2 health potion 3s.
Great. So those health potions, all of her little potions, they all glow. They're all like have a glowing aspect to them. And the health potions glow red in the little glass vials.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue potions, the mana potions, all glow blue. The level of potion that they are does change the amount of glow and energy. Like the level 3s glow the color brightly, but then inside have like swirling silvery and golden fleck, kind of aspects to them. So they have more of they just look like they're more powerful. Potent.
Okay. I asked her, I said, since you've been here for a while, how long has Foxtail been wrestling to control the region, waging this war?
I'd say over a year. It's been a little over a year, maybe a year and a half.
Why does he wish it?
Oh, he's a young man, and he's full of piss and vinegar.
Hmm.
He wants to conquer because he has not yet conquered himself.
Ooh, I see. What do you know of the Thorn Fort?
That it's days of plenty and power are behind it.
It feels waning, admittedly. Who controlled the region before?
Other members of the Thornhaven family.
Before them?
At least back before the Corbeaus fell.
What happened to the Corbeaus?
Well, they were cursed and killed by the previous bandits. And around they go.
Who were the previous bandits?
The Thornhavens. I suppose we might be calling this forest the Foxtail Forest in another few decades.
The Thornhavens killed the Corbeaus.
At least as far as I know, yes.
I'd love to come back sometime and have tea with you again. I think that
I
would be
hope you
nice.
would. I want visitors. I hope you would.
I'd like to leave you with a
Let
little
Granny
bit of.
take care of you.
I'd like to leave you with a little gift. I have those 2 jade,
It's too kind.
2d6s, two 6-sided jade
Yeah.
dice. I'm gonna give them to her.
Oh, she grabs them with her big hands, Takes them. Thank you.
Yeah, if you get bored,
Granny
you and
doesn't often get gifts, but this
Grumpa-
means a lot.
you and Grumpa can play games.
Thank
dice
you,
a little.
LS. She comes over and puts her arm around you sideways. Takes like a big side hug,
Like a grandma hug.
like a big grandma hug.
Is she as soft as a pillow?
She is pillow soft.
Love it.
I asked her,
Hmm.
do you know of a figure named Auntie in Briarberry?
Yes, Auntie. I've been visited by Auntie.
Who is she?
She's a sweetie that, like me, likes to take care of the people of Briarberry. She especially loves babies. She helps to bring them into the world. It's very kind that way.
So she has a similar demeanor to yourself.
I call her Morrowind, and sometimes we have tea. We'll share little recipes and make cakes for each other.
Is she
Morrowind is good. She's a good soul. She's a bit shy. Maybe not as shy as I am living so far away. But I can't live close. Grumpa wouldn't have it. He doesn't care for people.
Is she
At least not conversation with them.
Is she related to the Corbeaus?
Now that I do not know. I don't think so. That's a great question. Perhaps I should ask it next time I see her.
Do any Corbeaus remain in this region?
That's a question I do not know. I know that the Corbeaus were mostly elven. So they could live. Those elves, they have long lives like Granny.
Indeed. What time of day is it now? I mean, we've been here for a little
It's
bit.
getting dark.
Well,
I'm
that's
just
why I'm
kidding.
like,
Just
yeah.
kidding. No.
little
It's
snot
like at
bubble?
4 in the
late.
afternoon.
So
You've
we've been
spent
here
maybe
for
a
like 2
couple
hours.
hours like hanging out and talking to her and stuff.
Okay.
You see that Jinx comes back in, and he's like, it looks like he's maybe thrown up. He's like wiping his mouth and stuff as he comes in. He comes over and he's like, Granny, do you have anything for my stomach? I'm not feeling very good. Granny, can you help? And she goes over and takes one of the low level potions and like just gives it to him. Lets him drink it. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, thank you. Oh, feeling like so much better.
Gotcha.
Now that
Sorry,
he's
I've been
drank
talking a lot.
something.
Do you guys have anything else you wanted to ask her?
Jinx is a headache.
Yeah. Should we leave him here?
My little headache.
No.
Nah, we gotta learn.
All right. Well, we're going to Thorn Fort. He's not going to want to go with us.
Doesn't
Okay,
really
so
have a
at this
choice.
point, you can see that. Hold on, let me come back to my notes. At this point, you're kind of like settling your stuff. You're preparing to leave the warm glow of Granny's and step back into the wild woods of Thornhaven. You see a tall figure steps through the entrance, starts walking in, cloaked in muted greens and browns, with a bow slung across her back and a quiver of jet black arrows. And she freezes mid-step when she sees the lot of you. Okay. She has brown hair, like a dark brown hair, and she has it pulled in a rough braid, and one of her pointed ears is notched. And from here you can even see it looks like it was bitten, not cut. Her eyes are green like bottle glass. It's like really green. And you can see that she's scanning all of you, like she has kind of this moment of panic. But when she comes in and sees this, you notice that Jasper, all of a sudden, he brightens immediately. He's like, Vixie, love, what luck? Maybe you can, what luck? Providence, maybe you can put in a good word for me with Marcus, yeah? You tell him that Jinx is still good? And you see that she storms across the room, her boots slapping on the stone, and she points at him, like comes and pokes his chest with her finger. And she's like, don't call me that. Don't. Not anymore. See, he's like, right. Sorry, Silva, then. Silva. Just figured you might still be, See, she's like, still what? Following that fox-eared liar through the mud while he crowns another girl queen of spring? She spits the words like they taste foul. He can have his little pageant. I'm done playing the fool. And then she turns her sharp, discerning gaze on you guys. She's like, don't tell me you're with him. And points at Jinx. You see that Granny's sitting there.
Hi, I'm LS. What's your name?
I'm Silva.
Hi, Silva.
LS. What are you doing in these woods?
Well, actually, my full name is Landless Veronide. Seldon, landless, Seldon, Veronide. But most people that aren't elves don't really understand that.
So you just tell her your real name.
I already told you guys my real
Oh, you
name.
did?
But my friends call me LS.
Sugma.
I go, you seem perturbed. So
I am perturbed. What's it to you?
Is she an elf, Chad?
She is either very much an elf or such a close half-blood that it's hard to tell.
Gotcha.
And she's striking. She's beautiful, but she has an aspect of like she's tough and she clearly knows like how to fight and how to track. You know what I mean? Like she looks like a
She's
ranger.
feral.
Like she comes in.
Does she look like Fulmer?
Fulmer was like tattooed and had like, camouflage adornments on
He
him
was
and
an
stuff.
elf too, half elf too.
He was
right?
a half elf, yeah. She doesn't look like him like in terms of familial, but she also has that foxtail vibe. Like you notice
All
that
you
her-
half elves look the same. I'm sorry.
I was gonna make that,
I
yeah.
can't tell you
There
apart.
it is. Her
She
quiver,
dresses like it.
yeah,
right?
the quiver that she has, she actually keeps her quiver at her belt. And the quiver on her belt, you can see has a foxtail on it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Which is also very reminiscent of Fulmer. He had a foxtail right inside of his cloak. Remember? But you see that you didn't see that on Jinx because Jinx was just naked tied to a
Mhm.
tree. But you see that Jinx looks crestfallen now. He was kind of dressed down by her, and now he's just sitting there, But you see that she's like, "Hi, Granny. Sorry for my mood."
Be nice
And she's
or
like-
be stew.
She goes, "Nothing that a warm bath and a sharp blade can't fix, dear." Like kind of comes over and hands her a tea, and gives her a cookie. And you see that Silva grabs it and then kind of sits down at the huff and then eats the cookie in a rather like boyish way, not polite. Dunks it in the tea, eats it, and then is kind of eyeing you.
Why would you exclude your lot from Marcus? It feels like things are going his way.
His way. Everything is his way. I'm sick of it. All of the lies. You see, she's like, he said I was the only one who understood him. Turns out he meant I understood how to patch his ego and track his prey. See, she's just like, you see, she seems over it,
Well, we're headed back to town, but
You're like, Briarberry? Her mouth's a little full.
yeah. Heard it's nice this time of
It's
year.
not nice right now. There's a fucking manticore killing villagers.
Yeah, that's
In-
part of why.
That's where it went.
I pull out the Manticore head.
The people are in trouble.
I pull out the Manticore head.
All the freaking flies. The smell is revolting. She's like, "Oh, what is that?" Steps back a little, scoots her little.
Where do
stool
you
back.
have that?
I have it on my back.
He has it
around
in
my
his little
hip.
sack.
You have a bag of
His
holding.
canvas hat. His
No, it's
canvas
I
sack.
have like
you have a
backpack.
dripping head of a manticore on your person.
I've been carrying it since we killed it. Yes.
Drippy manticore head.
Remember, you
drippy
wanted
horse.
to eat it. The
You
other
wanted
day.
to eat
He's
it, dog.
old drippy.
Old
You're just
drippy.
old drippy.
I said we killed its mate, and
Oh,
we're looking to
dripple.
kill it.
She's like, "Well, that would explain why it's going crazy right now."
Yeah.
You couldn't bother to kill the pair.
It
My
wasn't
bad.
there.
Yeah, that's why we're headed back.
Po Buddy's nerfed, Silva.
That's mine. That's my line.
But at the end of the day, we'd really love to chat, but we really need to get back. Is there could we meet somewhere near the town later on sometime?
These are two people for you.
She's like, "I'm leaving Thornhaven.
Oh, where are you headed?
Anywhere but here,
Have you
Somewhere
ever gone
where
to
the-
Sanctum?
where Foxtail isn't."
Yeah, have you ever been to Sanctum?
Sanctum, is that somewhere south?
Oh,
Yeah.
you grew up here? Grow up here?
Small town girl.
Wrinkle your nose at me.
Oh, I'm
So
not.
You're a jilted lover running away from her hometown.
I don't
How
like
could
that.
you?
Don't. He's a little rough around the edges. He means well, but he's just a little rough around the edges.
I feel like direct communication produces some of the most effective results.
Yeah, like I said, rough around the edges.
You see, she's like, "I ain't his pawn, never was, and I'm no one's queen of spring either.
Good for you. I mean that, truly.
He didn't
He is
jilt
drunk.
me. I'm jilting him."
I'm glad you're finding your own path.
You know,
You know
Good.
that there's a path for all of us, right?
What is he talking about?
He talks a lot.
What were you saying, Brendan?
You know, you look like you're pretty skilled in bushcraft, and those arrows look like they can do some damage. We could use an extra hand for this manticore if you want some extra coin to get on your way.
You see, she like reaches down and feels her purse. She's like, "What kind of coin?"
With platinum.
Okay, let's not start with our highest amount
Yeah,
first.
let's calm down.
How much platinum?
He's got like, I don't know, 600.
Do you now? Money bags. Mouthy
all-
money bags.
I'll take that name. Are you looking to be hired? Slighted Silva.
There you go. Here.
SS. Okay.
SS again.
Can't get away from it.
Maybe.
Why don't we just stop there?
Maybe. We could have a
We can-
conversation about it.
We can
You
pay
want
you
help
200
catching this other manticore.
tracking and capturing and killing.
If you've just been in the town and you know where its whereabouts are, that's also worth something. But the catch on that is we're moving now. We got to move out.
Oh, yeah, it's almost dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
No time for a long visit today, Granny. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Granny. We
Oh,
didn't mean to
don't
cut you out of the
worry.
conversation.
Don't worry, dear.
I think, we can start with conversation going. Because the platinum is 10 gold, right? Give her how about a deposit while you ride with us? Talk about pricing, what kind of show us.
She
Make that decision.
she pops the last bit of cookie in her mouth and finishes her tea. Like, puts it aside. She's like, I have a few things I need to get from Granny, and then I'll come and talk. You see that
enough.
she turns and she's like, "Do you have any more of those arrows?" Like, and starts kind of going around and picking up some things.
I go out to the carriage. So are we not going to go to the Thorn Fort and go straight to Briarberry?
You look up and you see Jinx is right next to you.
Oh,
He's like, "Oh, can I come with
I think Granny says she needs some help around the mushroom.
you?" Oh,
Wait,
Do you want us to come out with you? Going out.
That's what I was asking. I thought we were going out. My bad.
Oh, no. That's fine. I was just going to say goodbye.
Okay.
okay. You just notice Jinx is standing close to you, Flavius.
Thank you, Annie. This was a pleasure.
Dearie Ellis, I hope to see you again.
Talk a little.
Oh, I'd love to, and do come back because I'll have other potions. I'll
Do
have
you
other
think you-
tinctures and tonics prepared.
Do you think you could look into that potion he was mentioning about Wolfsbane?
I could.
here's some wolfsbane.
Well, I could look at it. Maybe I'll give it some thought. Yes, a nice little puzzle for my brain. It keeps me young.
Now, we know there's not directly a cure, but do you have anything that could possibly knock an active lycanthroper back into its human form?
That's another puzzler. I'd need to give
Okay.
it some thought.
Like smelling salts.
I'd need to give that some thought, dear, but I will.
Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome, Flavius.
Doodaloo.
She says, don't. She goes over and grabs the rest of the tea and pours it into like a mug that has a lid, like a jar, and she puts the lid on and then hands it to you. She's like, take it for the road. Just take it. Of course. And then she goes over to help Silva. Silva's like going through some things and looking at gear. You see that she's like looking at one of the other cloaks of protection, kind of evaluating her cloak that's kind of threadbare.
Another horse out?
So you come out there and there's no other horse, but you see that like Landon has got like his weapon kind of close, but he's like Foxtail. It's kind of
Former Foxtail.
Traitor.
So I'm going to pop back in. Like, hey, Silva, we're going to start heading up the road.
When you pop back in, you can see that Silva is over holding Granny's hand and like kind of hugging her sideways a little bit. And you see Silva's maybe a little more tender. And you get the sense that she's like saying goodbye to Granny. Like she really is planning on leaving, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. We're gonna head out because we got a little bit slower. We got the carriage. God's army. And we would like to catch up with us. That's something.
I'm sure I can find you. I'll be out there, like I said.
All right, thank you very much. Take care. Nice to meet you.
Granny's like, oh, and you see
Find
that
one more reason to
Granny,
pop back
when
in.
you leave, Granny kind of chides Silva a little bit on her tone. It's
I'm
like,
sorry
I like that. Granny giggles. All right, you head out. Right, you go out to the carriages and stuff with Gentle and Virgil and Landon and the Manticore kid, that stuff, kind of out there. And are you turning and leaving now? You see that Jinx is kind of standing there.
Did he get like his gear? Like
Yeah,
is he
he's
like geared up a
geared
little
up,
bit?
and he's like, well, thanks.
Well, you're coming
Um,
with us, aren't you?
we send him to make parlay with Foxtail?
Really?
No, I thought we're gonna take Jinx
He's like,
back.
I would just slow you down.
Not at all.
Nonsense.
Really?
Come on.
Saddle up, partner.
I don't know what the future holds, but for now,
He comes walking over.
looks like our
feeling
paths
like-
are crossing.
Feeling like he's just on top of the world all of a sudden. He's got new boots on. He's feeling great.
New boot.
Oh,
Good.
new boot
He's
goofing.
new boot goofing.
I go grab a shovel out of the back
Okay.
of the carriage and I say, you're on shit duty for right now. You travel with the Holy Thrust. You have a job to attend to.
I'm sorry, is he your manservant or his?
Also, what is your fascination with poop?
It needs to be cleaned.
Honestly, I'm not trying to kink shame here. I'm not trying to ick your yum, but just keep it to yourself, please.
Ick is yum.
But you're right. You would clean up the poop, but don't worry about road apples.
All right, you see that Jinx holds the shovel and he's like, oh, okay. All right. All right, I
know you can
will.
handle it.
You're no longer a foxtail.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's
Tell
hard
him
to.
that he was left to get murdered.
He was tied to a tree. He was gonna die. I'm pretty sure he knows. He's super dumb, but we gotta.
He's like,
We
if I
gotta
have
time
a
up
chance,
later.
he's like, I think if I just have a chance to talk to Marcus. He keeps getting a little emotional, like he can't. He's like, if Marcus, he would, he'll.
Yeah, let's
I'll
see
have
where that
something.
goes. Let's get.
I'm
Well,
gonna
we
just-
need to get going.
Yeah,
He
man.
just looks at you and looks like he's crying, but
I
he's
just,
trying to smile.
oh my gosh.
You all are good. You're good. You're good men.
Everybody has a path, Jinxie, and I think you can find yours. If our paths coincide together, I think we can bear it for a bit.
We're traveling the same way.
So, so as you are having this interaction with Jinx, you do remember Granny saying, "I would not travel."
I know.
I'm just saying she gave you that advice, and you don't have to follow it. But I'm just saying that's what kind of comes up in the back of your mind as you're having this moment, even though Jinx is kind of pitiful. Anyway,
At least until we get to the main road, we need to go.
Yeah.
Right, we're all headed the same way.
you guys start heading back towards the main road. And it's very much with Granny's. It's one way in, one way out. You know,
Okay.
with the boulders and the rocks and everything else. Let me bring the lights back up.
My thought is like we haven't
back
gained
out.
any information from him about Marcus's
Good
work
point.
and
Or
like
where he's at.
yeah, like anything about
sense.
his operations, and like he may not have much information, but we need to get as much. And honestly, he probably needs to just go into jail at the Thorn Fort. No problem with that.
I feel bad that Briarberry's been ravaged by manticores,
Oh, we didn't invite the Manicore.
but we killed its lady.
Lots of ladies get killed every day.
If it was a good hunter, it would have found us already.
All right. Tally ho.
Good point. Okay, about the time that you guys get back to the main road, and Jinx is about to take the bramble disguise and put it back, you can see that Silva comes cutting out of the woods there, and she's caught up to you. She's like, "All right, I'm here to talk."
Wow, you're fast.
Well, I didn't have to follow the same path as the big carriage. You make a little bit more speed.
It's called a Surrey.
This one has the fringe on the top.
She's like, "Why are you familiar?" She's looking over at Landon. She's like, "What's with the stink eye?" And you see he's like, I'm not from here.
Yeah, we're all not from here.
She kind of like gives him a weird look. Like, is everything all right with him?
No, but
Problems in his head?
we kind of here's
He's turning a little red as he's looking at him.
here's the long and short of it, Silva. We are from
The tall and short of it.
You're headed towards Briarberry then, yeah?
yeah, but
I'll walk with you.
thank you. And then I say, as promised, and I'll hand her a
She said,
platinum.
Jinx, step away from me with that shovel, I swear to God. You see that Jinx steps back. She's like, he goes back to the back of the truck.
So we are sent here. Are you familiar with the Silent Brothers?
Yes.
Yeah, Brotherhood of the Silent Bees.
Uh-huh.
We some people call them that. I don't know.
I think
I
it's
was
called
not
bitches be
here
silent.
for a regional history lesson. What is get to the point?
Right. So we were sent by our faith,
From Sanctum.
this from Sanctum, to investigate why some of these brothers had been dying. And it turns out it was these manticores.
Okay.
So we were sent to investigate, find out what's going on there. And that was the purpose of us coming into this area. Like I said, we're from out of town. So we're headed here, and now we're going back to the town to finish our job.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with manticore generally, but when they be eating people, that's a problem, especially when they've been eating God's people.
We killed one of the priors at the holy.
Yeah,
the Silent
I know.
Brotherhood.
We didn't.
No, I know. Prior Thelian died from the Manticore then.
Right. That's what we figured out. So along
Is that
our
a
way-
Manticore?
Right.
You
Yeah.
see
it
she
is.
comes and steps up on one of the wheels
Yeah.
and steps up and is looking at it.
Yeah, that's a little one.
And you see that it's got its, shoulders up and it gets in a little pounce.
His name
It's,
is
it's playful.
And it's
that
got
one's-
its mask on, right?
that one's
he's made.
straps.
You see she's like, unbelievable. Kind of like reaches out and it's like, at her hand. And she pulls back. But all of a sudden you see her whole aspect change a bit. Like she's just in wonder. And she climbs up and sits down on top of the carriage and it has her hands out like she's like trying to communicate with
I goes.
Yeah.
I
I'm
goes.
gonna-
you guys are going, but
I
she's up there
introduced-
with Gentle. And you see Gentle is like,
I introduced
Gentle waves.
I introduced Gentle to Silva.
and then Gentle on his chalkboard writes, "She's nice," and he pats on Manticore, and you see that Silva's like, "I can see that," and is kind of just totally enthralled with Manticore.
So it's not quite a menagerie,
We absolutely are.
but we kind of ended up being that way. So part of what our religion teaches is about, being nice to people. So we're helping.
Mm.
And, we picked up a few people along the road.
Request is for answers, friend.
Right. You can be nice. You get answers.
You're clearly not wastrels. You were able to kill a Manticore,
Mhm.
so you know your way around weapons.
Highly injured.
Why hire me?
Right. So what we don't know is the lay of the land. And these
Tracking.
woods are kind of, a little tricksy. So what we could really use, more.
You see, at this moment, you see Landon is kind of like pointing at himself a little.
Like he knows how to fight.
No.
He knows the
He knows the woods and the
Like
yeah.
he's your guide. Remember, he
Yeah.
was assigned as your guide. He's kind
Yeah.
of like hold his arm,
Our friend here.
puffs out his chest.
Our friend here, Brandon Sticker.
Instead of Landon Thorn, Jason Bourne.
what would be helpful is
God,
with the
that's
help of all of
Thorn.
our friends here.
The reason I bring that up is that you can see that even though Landon is trying to play along with you guys, you're saying a couple things that are hurting his ego.
Okay.
Like you can tell it's hard for him to hold it together.
Yeah.
Like you see the little vein in his neck kind of bulging.
Bulging.
And he also is really exercising self-control because here's 2 foxtails.
Yeah.
They have
And they've never
caught
caught
any
one,
of them.
So he's like having him, freak out.
So with the help of some of the people that are from the surrounding area, we're putting together a crew to take this bigger one out. And you seem to have woodcraft skills that,
I do.
okay. And that's why we would like to use your services. Plus, it sounds like you were in the town recently and saw what the Manticore was doing. And so you have an idea of its whereabouts now. And if you're heading out of the area anyway, this is a great way to pick up some extra cash.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't have to be
But
here.
you said platinum. What kind of? How much?
Well, what do you think your services are worth?
I don't know.
What do you think?
You had numbers in the cave. You forgot.
No, I just said he has platinum, but I'm not allowed to carry the money.
Oh, you have one of those.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
he your
religious
jinx?
thing.
No.
Wait, what
No.
did you say?
Is he your jinx?
More like their blessing.
How much was Marcus paying you to be a part of his merry band of miscreants?
Didn't do it for
Kisses.
pay.
Oh.
Kind of annoyed that you brought up Mark.
Well, the reality being, it'll probably be a week's endeavor, 1 to 2 gold pieces a day. After the kill of the Manticore, 30 gold pieces to finish the job.
30?
Hmm?
60.
No.
We're getting closer.
That's where his blessing.
See.
I like your blessing.
Yeah.
How about 100?
Deal.
And I get to spend time with this Manticore here.
That's up to Gentle.
What, she like raises her eyebrows at it. Like, which was a shrug and a nod for those who are listening.
Mm-hmm.
How about 50? And if you help us kill the Manticore, the other 50.
How about 50? If you want to do 50 now, give me 75 when we kill the man.
Nah.
All right.
That's all right. We could do 100 when the job's done.
Okay, let's do that then.
All right.
Easy.
All right, she puts out a hand.
You are
Do
terrible.
you wanna
Shake hands to seal the deal.
You want to shake hands on this one, or you want me to?
I guess you're employed by
Who's the leader?
You're employed by the Holy Thrust, and I shake her hand.
All right, shakes your hand. She's like, that's a terrible name. You should come up with a better.
I don't
God's
think
army.
it's terrible. I think it gets the point across. We are sent here to thrust forth the will of the holy matrimony.
Thrust is such a loaded word, though. It's pretty gross.
That's
Agreed.
why it's God's army.
Oh, and the Foxtails is better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Points at
It
the,
is, yeah.
She points at the foxtail on her quiver.
We could be the hog's tail. Pretty close.
What was your idea again there, Tibbets?
The Nameless Association of Zealous Inquisitors.
Boom.
Feels worse. somehow.
NAZI.
But yeah, like, so
Isn't that Zillion Tusk?
now we can. Yeah. So now that we've settled this business, why don't we get down to some of the details that you know about the Manticore and what's been going on
Well, let's go take a look at the attacks.
in town?
Hmm.
I think that's a good place. Have you been into town?
Review the victims
So have you been into the town? Okay.
many times. I know it very well.
You know, so we, as part of our religious jurisdiction here, we have, left some things at the Thorn Fort and, generally are staying out of all the kind of intricacies that are going on here. But one of our guides probably needs to go back for a little bit. So we might have to split things up, and maybe Jinx, you can go with
I'll
him
just
for a
wait
little bit.
outside. They wouldn't be happy to see me in the Thorn Fort.
That's
Or
what
maybe
I'm
they'd
thinking.
be too happy to see me.
And that's what I'm thinking. We don't want to get, pretty or impartial in this kind of thing. But maybe Brandon Sticker could go and retrieve some of the stuff that we had. And maybe Jinx, you could help him.
What? I'll help. Jinx is excited to hear his name.
And I look at Brandon Sticker.
You
Does
see
it
these
dawn
like,
on him?
I think that we all should go into the Thorn Fort.
Yeah, we'll head our way over because the town is on the opposite side of the Thorn Fort, so we would have to pass through.
Yeah, pass through or around.
Yeah.
the Thorn
We don't
Fort.
go in it, right? It's underneath the trees.
Yeah, I mean, but we have to pass
I know what you're saying.
above, below, near. You're right, somewhere in it, near it.
I'm not too worried about being spotted by those fellows.
Yeah. They did
Silva,
catch us off guard.
Yes.
Did you steal Galen Thorne's cow?
Patience.
Yes.
I wasn't directly involved, but yes.
I love cows.
Patience is an amazing cow.
Where is she?
Well, she's with the Foxtails. The Fox Den.
Where is that?
Asking too many questions.
While they're talking, I'm going to drop back with Landon Thorn and kind of
Okay.
fill him in.
I'm gonna keep engaged with her if I see
Okay.
that.
Says stupid. It's been a secret for so long I can't bring myself to say. Even though I'm angry. I wouldn't want to hurt my friends. Want to hurt Marcus. But not my friends.
We can hurt Marcus. I kind of give her like a wink.
What do you have against Marcus?
Nothing, I guess.
Yeah, nothing. I guess. I
Really?
said. I guess we're still in the. We're still trying to figure out what's going on in this region. It feels stagnant and dying, and feels like Marcus is almost like a predator attacking a wounded prey, looking for conquest when it's most weak. Whether or not that's
sounds like you know Marcus.
that's what I'm seeing from. And so war and destruction usually brings death. And if I can find a way to stop that, that's probably where I would want to go. No one has to die if they don't feel, if they have the opportunity to speak first. So if you don't, I will give you.
It's a level-headed approach.
I said we are barely new acquaintances, and I wouldn't ask for you to say anything you felt would betray your friends.
Well, let's take care of this Manticore. And let's see how other relationships develop.
I say there might be opportunities for you as well if you were truly seeking to leave the region. We have plenty of connections that could help you on your way.
All right.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Landon?
That's probably some smart ass comment. Oh, to Landon. Yeah. So when I drop back, I say, this is a golden opportunity. Okay. And thank you for guiding us to where we need to go. I consider you one of my friends. We've had this conversation, right?
When you're talking to him, he is like bottled energy.
Yeah.
You know, like he is ready to.
I'm going
He's
to
a
stroke
bull.
his ego a little
He's
bit.
a bull ready to
Yeah.
charge. Like he's wringing his hands. He's gritting his cheek on his jaw. Like he's ready to just
Yeah.
pounce.
So I'm going to say part of what we do is find answers, right? And here's a great opportunity for you, Sir Landon Thorn, to bring in the first foxtail. And his
See,
name is
he's like,
Jinx.
I will follow your lead.
This is
and
your show.
I trust you. We will do this, but it is hard.
I know. I'm boiling over too inside.
I'm
Boiling.
bubbling. I'm absolutely bubbling.
I'm a shaken bottle of soda pop, ready to burst
Let
all
me
over
sit
you,
for a few
Landon.
hours. I'm a bubble all over you over me now. That came out way gross.
Please let that be an LSC. I'm gonna sit for a few hours. Bubble all over if you open it down. That's so good. I love that.
But this is, first of all, this is not why we're here in the first place, right? We were doing something else. This is the opportunity.
I understand, damn it. I'm just eager.
I know.
I will wait. You
And-
see, he's like,
Yeah.
like big breaths.
This is good. You're learning how to be the captain that you will be one day.
You see, he's like, yes, I see it.
I think it would be best if you take him, Jinx, directly in, just you
Mhm.
two.
Yeah.
That's all for you, baby. That's all for you.
Start calling Landon Thorn baby regularly.
Baby, let's
listen
roll.
up, baby.
Yeah.
We got this.
Well, what I would love to see is for for him to be safely in irons, and we can do some investigation, right? Do a little bit of tinkling around in that brain, get some information out of him. And then I would be honored if you'd meet us back out in the town for us to help finalize this chapter.
Sure.
I could use your blade. You know how to use it, and you protect me. You saved my life.
Yes, absolutely.
Baby.
Yes.
Does this feel like a plan that would work for you?
Sure. Yes. Okay. You guys are traveling.
Mhm.
So as you travel through the remainder of the day, Silva spends a lot of time with the Manicore kitten up on top with Gentle. And Gentle is like kind of showing her the commands that he's taught the kitten. And it's kind of like when you teach someone, like when somebody else is like teaching, like saying sit to your dog and they'll do it too. Like she's having those moments where she's clicking, snapping at him and stuff and like kind of clapping.
She's going to
excited.
steal our freaking dog.
She's excited. So you guys do make it back to the glade where Patience was stolen from. And as you get to that spot, it's kind of this time where you're deciding whether you're going to all go in together or not. And you notice that Landon, you're standing there getting ready to talk about who's going where and divide up. It's dark. And you're looking across the glade. You can see that Landon is kind of eyeing the keep a bit. And he turns back and he's like, something's wrong. It's like the fires aren't lit. There's no guard at the back door. You see that at this moment too, Silva is kind of like looking at him with maybe more of like an understanding of who he is or something. And she seems like a cat on a hot tin roof. All of a sudden she gets really tense.
Mhm.
Like you see she's almost like reaching for like a boot knife and being prepared. But you see that Landon seems to be completely not worrying about
Her now?
her or Jinx. All of a sudden he seems deeply concerned for the keep. And he starts to like hurry across towards the stables. He's like running across the
I'm gonna
field.
follow him.
You start to follow him and you see that Jinx starts to follow too, but Silva's like, Jinx, and like hops off of the carriage. She's like, stay back, get down, to him. And he's like, oh, and kind of tries to hang back.
Does Jinx have a foxtail on him?
He was
Okay.
stripped of it when he was
Okay.
up to die.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But you see that she like kind of, she ducks into the long grass and doesn't run away, but you see she like takes a knee and gets down in the long grass and pulls her bow out.
Yeah.
And Jinx stops where he is and circles back towards her and almost gets behind her as if she's like his protector or something.
Silva,
She looks up.
like we mentioned, we have things at the Thorn Fort. Been through there, pretty impartial. If you want to get into the carriage and be covered, that's fine. We won't go into the Thorn Fort with that. And no one's going to look in our carriage. If that's good for you, if you want
She
to,
says-
not,
I'll meet you on the other side with Jinx.
that's fine.
Yeah, because there's a werewolf in the carriage.
Oh yeah, did you not meet him? Did not meet Hugh?
He's not very talkative.
Yeah, he kind of.
You don't want to talk to a guy that says he wants to-
Manticores and werewolves.
We deal in serious shit.
Stands up and grabs Jinx by the shoulder and starts pulling him and walks off.
Where
I'm gonna-
should we meet you?
Next to Bryberry. I'll come to you.
Jinx, you owe me a life debt.
You see, she's like pulling the back of his shirt and he's nodding. And
Okay.
has his
I say
hands
to
out.
Silva, if he's not there with you, we gonna have a problem.
I won't lose his ass. See you there.
Sounds good. See you on the other side, Slick.
She goes running off into the woods, pulling Jinx roughly by his arm.
Okay.
And he's like, he's like, stop running so fast. She's pulling him. Now, you see that Landon has now come out of the stable. He's like, horses are gone. He's like, they haven't been mucked. There's nothing. And you see he goes running over towards the doors.
So the horses are gone, but the stuff hasn't been taken with them.
Like he's like deeply concerned.
All right, I'm gonna draw the talon and put my
You see
shield
that the
on.
back gate, which is like the gate and then stairs that go down into the under, is open. And it's dark. There's no torches lit.
Mhm.
And there's no guards here. When in the morning that you left several days ago, there were like posted guards. The torches were burning even in the day because it's underground.
Mhm.
It's just a dark tunnel into the Thorn Fort.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna-
see that he goes to the edge and is looking down, and he's kind of like, hello?
I'm gonna light my lantern
Okay.
and attach it to my hip.
Do we want to go up too with the carriage and everything?
You see
With
that
Tibbets? Do you want Tibbets coming and
Sir
stuff?
Thorn has
Probably
his
have him
has
stay
his
with you.
two-handed sword off in one hand, kind of slightly behind him, and he's looking down into the dark. And you see that he takes a deep breath, looks at you guys, and then he starts to walk.
Okay.
Landon, you want to put your
Yes.
armor on?
You see that he's like, I feel urgency.
All right.
And he starts to move forward.
So we'll deal with Jinx and that later. We can drop that ruse now.
Yes. Yes,
No
yes,
ruse.
yes.
Rouge. Sorry.
Okay. Let's end here. So thank you for joining us for another episode of Heroic Round. What will we discover about the tangled past of a Vixen Ranger scorned? If you're enjoying the journey, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share Heroic Round with a fellow adventurer or juice wizard in your life. It really helps the show. Got theories about Vixie, Silva's heartbreak? Tell us. You can message us on social or drop a comment wherever you listen. Until next time, remember to live heroic and die historic.